Hey guys, welcome back to Talking Chelsea Blues. Welcome back to another video. Hope you're all doing well today. We're your hosts, Ben and Mark. Before we get into this video, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You turn that notification bell icon on to notify when we upload. Share this channel out as much as possible, guys. And you follow us on all our socials, Twitter, Twitch and Instagram. Go and get over there. We're live for Twitch every match day, and we are always on our Twitter, and we're trying to be a bit more active on our Instagram. So let's get into today's video. So a bit more about the managers. So Nagelsmaan and Luis Enrique are the favourites to take over in the summer. And there's been something odd today about an announcement that's come today as a possible interim coach and will be signed like tomorrow. So let's get into the tweets now, and we'll give you our thoughts on that after we've shown you all the tweets, and then we'll discuss a bit more. So, here's the first tweet from Fabrizio Romano. Contacts between Chelsea and Julian Nagelsmann will continue today in order to make a decision on both sides, with German coach favourite candidate since Sunday. Luis Enrique remains one of the names in their list. No contacts with Tite, Spalletti or De Zerbi despite links. Then moving on into the second tweet, it goes on to say, Luis Enrique has arrived in London with representatives in order to discuss with Chelsea. Can confirm he's in England right now, as Gisantes FC called. Luis Enrique are 100% keen on Chelsea job. Chelsea will also continue talks with Nagelsmann, favourite candidate. So, guys, in terms of the two favourite candidates, Julian Nagelsmann and Luis Enrique. Luis Enrique has been in London today. Julian Nagelsmann has already been in contact with Chelsea, and he's been in contact with Chelsea since Sunday, I presume. Looking at these two, Dad, do you think you have a favourite? And if so, what do you know about Luis Enrique and Julian Nagelsmann? What do you think they can both? What do you think they can provide? And do you think which candidate do you think is the perfect man to take over in the summer?
Well, Enrique, good manager. Maybe he's got the credentials, to bring.
Well, he is a Champions League winner.
Yeah. So, obviously, he's going to be looked at, quite positively. But as they say, the favourite is Julian Nagelsmann.
Yeah.
I do like his style of
football.
Football is the way he coaches the players, in training.
He's very hands-on, very determined to get these players playing the way he wants, not the way anyone else wants it. And
I think that, he would be the odds-on favourite to be the Chelsea manager. But,
So if you had a choice, Enrique or Nagelsmann, who would you pick?
I think, it would be Nagelsmann. That would be, my opinion, my favourite to have there. But, let's just see who's the best candidate for the job, and, who snatches this post up, because we need, for next season urgently,
to get something sorted.
Yeah,
we need something. We need something concrete that we can build on. I mean, in terms of what I think,
without continuity, there's nothing.
Yeah, in terms of what I think, I like Luis Enrique. I think he's a good manager. He's managed the best players, the biggest egos: Neymar, Suarez, Messi. He managed Barcelona. He won the Champions League with Barcelona. That team could basically run itself, though. It didn't really need a manager. But in terms of Nagelsmann, he's young. He's got a great style of football. He plays, fast, fluid, pressing football. He likes his team to be encouraging, pressing, aggressive. And I don't know what I'm thinking is that Nagelsmann is the young guy as well, so the project manager, so someone who can come in and take on a project and build for maybe 5, 6, 7 years. I think he's got that. He's like 36 or 35, 36 years of age. So, the youth is on his side, But is that youth a worry? We'll see. But guys, let us know who you think is the best candidate in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from that. And now, let's move on to the final piece of news. So, we have an interim manager coming in. Will be signed tomorrow, I presume. Let's have a look at it and then we'll give you our thoughts. So guys, here he is. Chelsea are in concrete talks with Frank Lampard to become caretaker manager until the end of the season. Discussions with Julian Nagelsmann and Luis Enrique continue for future project. Lampard 100% prepared to accept the job. Final green light up to the board. And then it goes on to say, Frank Lampard open to accept Chelsea job until June. Discussions with the representatives are already advanced. Final green light up to owners. Chelsea have new round of talks already scheduled with Nagelsmann, Luis Enrique and long-term job candidates. So guys, Frank Lampard to be the interim boss until the end of the season. Boy oh boy, how things have gone full circle here. We started with Lampard, then we went to Tuchel, then we went to Potter, now we're back with Lampard. Dad, tell me what your feelings are, because I know how much you love Lampard and I love Lampard, but tell me, what are your feelings right now towards this? Do you think this is something that we have to look at and think, could it work? Could it work? It might not, but let me know what you're thinking.
Okay, first of all, I think, Frank, the legend of Chelsea, he had a crack at it, and he wasn't given long enough previously, before we brought Tuchel in. So it's nice to see that Frank is, eager to get back at Chelsea and, inspire the players who have been inspired by him and his astonishing record of goals at Chelsea. I will say that, they say until June that Frank Lampard will be the interim coach. But I would like whoever came in, whether it be Julian Nagelsmann or the other chap, Enrique, I would like for Frank to be kept on as maybe the assistant manager.
I think that could work, and I think it would be nice to see.
Yeah, I think Frank is had the jobs at Derby, Chelsea, Everton, and I would like to see him, in that capacity as the deputy to the head coach, and see him carrying on, because this is like some type of apprenticeship for Frank, as he moves on through his managerial career, and it boosts his confidence right up. And I think there is going to be a time in the not so distant future that Frank would be our head coach, permanently. But I would say this, all get behind Frank.
Yeah, get behind him, because
I would say let's make him assistant coach, and carry on with his journey of his managerial career, and I think it will give no end of inspiration to the players, having Frank there, training them day in, day out, and hopefully this is what they need, that drive, that boost of confidence, with somebody they can relate to, and hopefully we can turn this team around now before the end of the season and maybe get somewhere a little bit further up the table.
I'm going to give my thoughts, because I've got a lot to say on this. I've said it time and time again how much I love Frank Lampard on this channel. I think, he had a bad time with Chelsea, but I do think this time it's different. I think he's a little bit different. He's got experience now. He's had time to coach. Yeah, he He struggled with Everton last season. He got fired this season. You know, and he struggled with Chelsea, but he did well at Derby. Now, for him to be interim coach until June, I think is a great idea. I think the players will all get behind Frank, and I think Lampard will be able to encourage these guys to win a few matches. And may I say, could this be number 3? Could this be number 3? Could Lampard lead us to the UEFA Champions League? Who knows?
It's every possibility. And another thing I want to come in with, yeah, this legend Lampard, yeah, basically, you know, he wasn't just the inspiration of the club. You know, he was the full, you know, engineered.
He is
mechanism
Chelsea
of that club.
He
And
is
I
Chelsea.
think, you know, for them to not keep him on in a capacity, you know,
Would be a mistake.
Would not just a mistake, you know, would be
Quite disrespectful.
a disgrace and disrespectful to Frank himself. You know, he wants to learn the managerial role in these giant clubs, you know, and I think, you know, like I say, he's been with Everton, yeah, you know, he served a little bit of time with us and with Derby previously, and I think, you know, let's give him a shot, you know, let's look after our own.
Yeah, I mean, look, let's look at, you know, his first season at Chelsea. He saved us. We were in a transfer embargo. We had to use our young players, and he did a fantastic job in that first season. You know, especially when we consider coronavirus came into play, the transfer embargo, the fact that we had to use a lot of youth to get top 4, and he got it. And you know what, right? I am amazed by the fact that Lampard was not given, you know, even like when he got sacked, I'm surprised they didn't just put him in the, you know, the academy groups to coach those, because I think he could be a fantastic manager with time. He's got a great intellectual idea. He knows the players. He knows the club. He knows what it means to be a Chelsea player. And what I think could happen this time round is I do think he's coming back for one reason and one reason only: the Champions League. May I say it, and I'm probably going to get clipped for this and put all over Twitter and hated for it, but could this be number 3 for Chelsea? Could this be number 3? Number 3 for Chelsea. Number 3 for Chelsea Champions League. Could this be Lampard's opportunity? We'll see. You know, but in terms of Lampard, when you come back to the club, welcome back. You deserve this moment. Come back. Enjoy it. You've got till June. Just get us a couple of results. Get us into a better position than what we are now. I mean, you can't do any worse than Potter has done. Let's be clear on that.
So you're saying, basically, in a nutshell, could this be our 3rd time of winning the Champions
could this
League?
be it? Could this be the moment Lampard's been waiting for? Could this be destiny again?
Whatever you're smoking, I'll have some of it.
Okay, fair enough. That's your opinion. But, listen, guys, let us know your thoughts on Julian Nagelsmann and Luis Enrique. Who would you want at the club? Would you rather Nagelsmann or Enrique? We'd love to hear your thoughts on that. Also, guys, let us know your thoughts on Frank Lampard coming back as interim head coach. We'd love to hear your thoughts on that. Our thoughts are, I think he's going to do a fantastic job. I think he's going to get us over the line this season. I think he'll get us, you know, some good results, and I think the players will start playing for him. But let us know your thoughts, guys. Hope you've all enjoyed the video. Before we end, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You turn that notification bell icon on to be notified when we upload. Share the channel out as much as possible, guys. It really does help us out. Thank you so much for joining us, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow for another video. Take care, guys.